Hi everyone and welcome to this Hatha Yoga class. We will start gently on our mat and then also get up and do some more challenging postures. So get on your mat and let's start in a bit. We will start in a comfortable seated position. If you cannot sit comfortably cross-legged, you can also sit on a cushion or sit on your heels, however it's best for you. Make sure your spine is upright. You can leave your hands resting on your knees. And I will start by warming up our neck. With your exhalation, you bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, you circle your head up, and with your exhalation, you circle your head down so that your chin gets to your chest. So with the exhalation down and with the inhalation, you get up. And then we change the direction. Again, keep your head rolling or circling down with your exhalation and up with your inhalation. Try also to use the whole range of motion of your neck. Next time when you're up, you leave your head in the center and then we will do something for our shoulders. We will circle with our shoulders. Also here with your inhalation, you pull your shoulders up. With your exhalations, down and back. And inhalation, forward and up. Also try to use the whole range of motion of your shoulders. Now we will change direction here as well. So with your inhalation, you pull your shoulders up and forward. And with your exhalation, down and back. Relax your shoulders again. Keep your hands on your knees. And then we circle with our upper body. With your exhalation, you take a big circle to the front. And inhale, circle back up. So also try to use the whole range of motion. Next time you're sitting upright, you change the direction once more. So with your exhalation, you circle forward, and with your inhalation, you circle up. Next time you're up, you stay there, and then we will do something also to open up our upper body. Inhale, raise your arms above your head, extend your spine. Exhale, lower your arms. And inhale, raise your arms, extend your spine. And exhale, bring your arms down again. And once more, inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, arms down. You can take your time, do that movement slowly. And then we will open up our side body. Place your left hand on the ground next to you. And then inhale, lift up your right arm above your head. And exhale, bend over to the left side. If you're very flexible, you can even place your elbow on the ground. But make sure that your right hip stays on the ground as well. So you want to push your right hip down while you're reaching into the fingers of your right hand. With your inhalation, you come up and back to center, and exhale, you raise your left arm and bend to the right side. Now here as well. Make sure you press your left hip to the ground while you're reaching into the fingertips of your left hand. You can move your gaze towards your left hand as well. Open up your left side, feel the room. And inhale, come up and back to center, and place your hands again on your knees. Then place your hands shoulder width apart behind your back. Your fingers are showing in the direction of your back, and then you push into your hands into the ground. Your arms are straight and you raise your chest to the sky. Open up your front body, breathe deeply. Feel how the air is expanding your rib cage when you're breathing in. Feel the contraction in your back muscles. And inhale, slowly come back up again. And now we will stretch forward, so you bring your hands in front of your legs and get into a kind of a child's pose. But if you are in a cross-legged position, you can keep it like that. You really want to stretch forward into your fingers. Press your hip down, either on your heels or onto the ground. Feel the length in your spine. Your head is, if possible, resting on the ground. Inhale, slowly come up, and then we're getting into a tabletop position. So your feet are hip width apart, or rather your knees, and your hands are below your shoulders. Now, we really want to give our body time to wake up, so you can do whatever movement feels good for you right now. So you can really move your spine in all directions. You can also move your hip in whatever direction or way that feels right for you in this moment. You can shift your weight forward over your hands, and you can also shift backwards again. Really do whatever you feel is good for you. Also, if you feel that there is some place where you should go a little bit more often, then just do that. Really do whatever, as I said, feels good for you right now. And then slowly get into a neutral position, and next we will do cat and cow. So with your inhalation you get into a hollow back and push your chest forward, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, round your spine, your chin goes towards your chest. We will repeat this a couple of times. You can do this in your own pace. Make sure that when you're in the rounded spine position that you're also pressing out of your shoulder blades, and you're really getting as round as possible. The same is true with the hollow back. Try to also work from your hip into your neck. Really use the whole spine. So the next time you inhale and get into your hollow back, you from there exhale and shift back into a child's pose. So you bring your hip above your knees, your head is resting on the ground, and you're stretching your back. Inhale, come back up in the tabletop position. And now we will do something to strengthen our core and our back. And now I will bring my left elbow and my right knee together with my inhalation around my spine. And when I exhale, I extend my leg and my arm and find length. Inhale, bring your elbow and knee together. Exhale, find length. Inhale, knee and elbow together. Exhale, find your length. Make sure you pull your belly button inside. Inhale, knee and elbow together. Exhale, find your length. Inhale, knee and elbow together. Exhale, find the length. And we stay here. It doesn't matter if your leg doesn't get very high up. Rather, make sure that you really put your belly button inside so that your back is stable. Exhale, bring your knee and your hand to the ground. We change to the other side. Bring your right elbow and your left knee together. And exhale, extend. Inhale, bring your knee and elbow together. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee and elbow together. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee and elbow together. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee and elbow together. Extend, find length, reach. You stay here, keep breathing. Make sure you pull your belly button inside. And exhale, place your hand and your knee on the ground and shift back into a child's pose. With your next inhalation, you come back into a tabletop position. And then extend your right leg to the side so that your foot is in line with your left knee. Also bring your left hand to the side. So you're building one line from your left hand to your left knee and then to your right foot. Inhale. Bring your right arm above your head. Exhale, raise it over your head. Lengthen your right side. Expose your whole side body to the sky. Push your hip forward to intensify this stretch. And try to keep your weight above your knee so that you're not putting too much pressure on your wrist. Inhale, lift up your right arm. Exhale, place your knee back on the ground and we're immediately shifting to the other side. So build one straight line from your left foot to your right knee and your right arm. And inhale, raise your left arm. Exhale, bring it over your head. Push your hip forward to intensify the stretch. Lengthen your whole left side. Inhale, raise your left arm and exhale, place your left knee again on the ground. Now once more shift to the other side, so build a line starting with your right foot and then you want to raise your left arm and now bend over to your right foot. Reach up with your left arm above your head, gaze is towards your fingers. And you want to lengthen your left side body. Inhale, lift up your body, get back to center. Exhale, place your hand on the ground, bring your right knee to the ground. And then we go to the other side. Start the line with your left foot and your right knee. Inhale, lift up your right arm, and exhale, bend over your left leg. Breathe and feel the stretch in your rib cage whenever you breathe in deeply. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, place your left knee and your hand on the ground again. Once more, I want you to build a straight line, starting with your left hand, your left knee, and your right foot. We actually want to get into a side plank. So if a side plank is too hard for you, you can do it with your knee on the ground, but then lift up your right leg. If you can do a side plank, then extend also your left leg, stack your feet above each other if possible, and raise your arm to the sky. Exhale, release the posture, and of course we're going on the other side. So now you place your right hand on the ground. You can again also keep your right knee on the ground, but then you lift up your left leg. Or if possible, you extend your right leg as well and stack your feet above each other. And then you lift up your left arm to the sky. Exhale, release, and then we will take a rest in child's pose. So you can sit on your heels, let your head rest on the ground. You can either keep your arms in front of you or you place them at the side of your body, whatever feels better for you. From child's pose, you want to shift your weight onto your hands, tuck your toes under, and lift yourself up that you're getting into a downward facing dog. We want to give our body here as well the chance to move freely, so you can again do whatever movement feels good for you right now. Maybe you want to bend your knees. You can shift with your hip to one side and to the other. You can also shift with your shoulder girdle around. If you want to, you can also get into a plank position, move back again, circle over your wrists. Really do whatever feels good for you right now. And then from the downward facing dog, you slowly step forward so that you get in between your hands, and we will take a forward fold here. So just let your upper body hang down. You can even take your elbows if you want to. Relax your neck. If you want to, you can also twist your head to one and the other side. And then slowly with a round back, you raise your upper body. Now we are standing upright on our mat. Take a deep breath. Enjoy this moment. Let's do some sun salutations. Engage your legs, engage your pelvic floor, pull in your belly button, pull your shoulder blades back. Inhale, lift up your arms, gaze towards your thumb. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up your chest and make a big step back with your right foot, right knee on the ground. Exhale, lift up your upper body. Inhale, you want to grab your hand and exhale, move over to your left side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, move into a plank position. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Then with your inhalation, you shift forward into a cobra position. Feet touch each other and you lift only out of your back. Exhale, shift back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, make a big step forward with your right leg, left knee on the ground. Exhale, lift up your upper body. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, move over to your right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, you come up again, arms above your head. And exhale, arms down. Inhale, raise your arms above your head, gaze towards your thumb. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up your chest and take a big step back with your left leg, left knee on the ground. Exhale, raise your upper body. Inhale, lift up your arms, grab your wrist and exhale, move over to the right side. Inhale, move back to center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, step back into a plank position. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, move into a cobra position. Really lift yourself up only out of your spine. And then exhale, move back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, make a big step forward with your left leg, right knee on the ground. Exhale, lift up your upper body. Inhale, lift your arms. And exhale, move over to your left side. Inhale, move back to center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, move with your leg together and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up all the way, arms above your head and exhale, arms down. We will repeat but stay in each position for a couple of breaths. Inhale, lift up your arms, gaze towards your thumb. Try to pull your pubic bone towards your belly button and also pull in your rib cage. You really want to lengthen your spine while straightening your back as well. And exhale, forward fold. You can either place your hands on the ground if this is possible for you, or you can also hold onto your legs. Try to keep your upper body as upright as possible. If you want to, you can also bend your knees. Inhale, lift up your chest, step back with your right leg, right knee in the ground. And exhale, lift up your upper body. Inhale, raise your arms, grab your right wrist and then turn over to your left side. You want to lengthen your right side. Keep your hip pushing forward and your left heel is on the ground. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, step back with your left leg and get into a plank position. Your pubic bone pulls towards your belly button. Your rib cage draws inside. Try to have a straight spine and push out of your shoulder blades. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. This is a back bend and you can decide how deep you want to go into this back bend. You can also shift your chest much further and the back bend is not that deep. Inhale, shift forward into Cobra. Make sure that you're really just lifting out of your back. Your feet are pointed and your heels are touching each other. Exhale, tuck your toes under and push yourself up and back into a downward facing dog. Your feet are hip width apart. You want to push with your, or rather reach with your heels down, but your heels don't have to reach the ground. Keep your weight evenly distributed in your hands. Spread your fingers wide and relax your neck. Inhale, step forward with your right leg, your left knee on the ground, and exhale, lift up your chest. Inhale, raise your arms, grab your left wrist, and exhale, move over to the right side. Now you want to open up your whole side body on the left side. Keep your hip pushing forward and your right heel on the ground. Inhale, move back to center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Choose the option that is best for you. So try to keep a straight spine. You can again hold on to your legs if you want to. Pull your belly button inside and also engage your pelvic floor. And if you want to, you can also shift your weight forward into your toes. Inhale, lift up your upper body, arms above your head, gaze towards your thumb. You want to have here once more a completely straight spine. And also you want to depress your shoulders, so hold your shoulder blades down and together. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, lift up your arms above your head. You once more want to engage your core, so draw your rib cage inside, pull your belly button inside, and your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Exhale, forward fold. Once more, choose your option. Try to lengthen your spine, relax your neck. If you want to, you can shift your weight forward into your toes. Inhale, lift up your chest and take a big step back with your left leg, left knee on the ground. And exhale, lift up your chest. Inhale, lift up your arms, grab your left wrist, and exhale, move over to your right side. Again, open up your whole left side body and try to still push your hip forward to open up even more your left hip. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, step back, get into a plank position. Try to straighten your back. So again, rib cage is pulling inside, your belly button is pulling inside, and your pubic bone is pushing up towards your belly button as well. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the ground. So once more, decide how deep you want to get into this back bend. Inhale, shift forward into cobra position. Also try to keep your elbows close to your body and your hands are below your shoulders. Really try just to lift yourself up out of your back muscles. Keep your legs together, your heels are touching, your toes are pointing. Exhale, tuck your toes under and shift yourself up and back into a downward facing dog. You can here as well pull your belly button inside and engage your pelvic floor. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your head and your ears. Try to keep your arms in one line with your back. Inhale, take a big step forward with your left leg, right knee on the ground. Exhale, lift up your upper body. Inhale, lift up your arms, grab your right wrist, and exhale, turn over to your left side. Open up your whole side body on the right side now. Shift your hip forward, keep your left heel on the ground. Keep breathing. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Enjoy this forward fold. Again, elongate your spine. Feel the length in your body. Keep your neck relaxed. If you want to, you can work on straightening your legs completely. Inhale, come up all the way, arms above your head, gaze towards your thumb. We're here the last time. Again, try to keep your shoulders low, so depress your shoulder blades and pull them together. Also pull in your belly button. And exhale, arms down. So we're done with our sun salutations. Off to the standing postures. Inhale, take a step back with your left leg. Your right foot is pointing forward. And then align your hips with your legs, so your hips want to be open. Then lift up your arms on shoulder height. And exhale, you bend to the right side. You either bring your right hand on your leg or, if possible, down to your foot. But make sure that you stack your hips above each other. Try to keep both legs extended and your gaze is towards your left hand. Keep your spine elongated. Breathe. Exhale, gaze towards your right foot. Inhale, come up. And now you place your left hand in your back and your right hand is extended over your head and you bend towards the left side. Lengthen your whole side body. Keep breathing. Pull your belly button inside. Try to not get into a hollow back. Inhale, come back up to center and exhale, feet together on the top of your mat. Take a step back with your right foot now. Again, try to bring your hips in one line with your legs, so you want to open your hips. And then you bring your arms on shoulder height and exhale, you bend over your left leg. You can again either place your arm on your leg or, if possible, you go down to your left foot. But try to keep your hips stacked above each other. Your right arm is raised towards the sky and your gaze is towards your right arm. Engage your pelvic floor and also pull in your belly button. Exhale, turn your head towards your left foot. Inhale, come up all the way. And now you place your right hand in your back and you raise your left hand above your head and you bend towards your right side. Open up your whole side body. Keep breathing. Enjoy the stretch. Inhale, come back to center and exhale, step forward with your right leg at the top of your mat. Take a big step back with your left leg. Keep both legs extended. And now you want to open your hips again. Raise your arms on shoulder height. And exhale, bend your right knee and place your elbow on your thigh. Your left arm is extended above your head. Try again to stack your hips above each other. And push your right knee to the outside. Exhale, turn your head with the gaze towards the ground. Inhale, come up. Keep your right knee bent. And now place your left hand in your back and extend your right arm above your head. Now feel the opening on your right side. Again, keep your right knee bent. You don't want to do a back bend here, so try to pull your belly button inside and elongate your spine. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, step forward with your left leg at the top of your mat. Inhale, step back with your right leg. Again, bring your hip in one line with your legs. And then your arms again on shoulder height. Exhale, bend your left knee and place your left arm on your thigh. Your right arm is now extended above your head. And you want to feel the length on the whole side of your right body. Push your left knee to the outside and press your right heel into the ground. Exhale, gaze towards the ground. Inhale, come up. Keep your left knee bent. Place your right arm in your back and your left arm above your head. Now feel the length on your left side. Keep your left knee pushing to the outside. Keep your belly button pulled inwards. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, step forward with your right leg at the top of your mat. Inhale, take a step back with your right leg and get into a straddle position. Your toes are pointing forward or slightly inwards. Inhale, place your hands on your hips and elongate your spine. Exhale, forward fold. And then place your hands on shoulder width on the ground. Try to also pull your elbows together so that they stay on shoulder width. Pull your belly button inside, engage your pelvic floor, and try to elongate your spine. Imagine that you want to touch the ground with the crown of your head. And then with your inhalation, you walk over to the right side. And exhale, grab your leg wherever you can reach it comfortably. And fold forward over your right leg. You can use the help of your arms and pull yourself closer to your right leg. But again, try to keep a long spine. Inhale, come back to center and immediately go to the left side. Exhale, grab your left leg And try to bend forward over your left leg. Your belly button is still pulled inside, and you keep trying elongating your spine. Try to keep both legs extended and relax your neck. Exhale, go back to center, stay there for one breath, and then with your inhalation you lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring your hands in your hips, inhale, come up all the way, and exhale, feet together. We will now do some standing balancing postures. You can of course do that as well at the top of your mat. We want to do tree pose, and we will start with our right leg. It doesn't matter if your right toes are still touching the ground, but if you can, you lift up your right leg and place your foot somewhere on your left thigh or on your left lower leg, but don't place it on your knee. And then try to bring your right knee in one line with your hips. So engage your glutes on the right side and push your knee to the outside. You can either put your hands in your waist, or you put them in prayer position in front of your chest, or if you want you can also stretch them above your head. And if all of this is way too easy for you, you can play around with your balance and even close your eyes. Exhale, release. We will do that on the other side. Now lift up your left leg. Again, remember, don't put it on your knee. And then you can play around again with your arm position. Remember, what we want to do first is really to bring our left knee in line with our hip. If possible, try also to work on straightening your standing leg completely. And exhale, release. Place your left hand on your waist and then lift up your right leg. You can either grab your knee and stay like this and really try to stay upright, or if possible, you grab your toe, your big toe, and then with your exhalation, if it's possible for you, you extend your right leg. If you extend your leg, try to stay upright and try to pull your right shoulder back. Try to keep your standing leg completely extended. Inhale, try to pull your leg a little bit higher, and then exhale, release your leg, but keep it. Hold it without the help of your hands. Toes are pointed and both of your legs are completely straight. Keep breathing. And exhale, bring your right leg to the ground. We'll do that on the other side. Your right hand is on your hips, and then you inhale and bring your left leg up. Either you hold your knee, or if possible again you grab your toe, and then with your exhalation you try to extend your left leg. So what is most important is really to stay upright, so don't compromise and bend forward when you extend your leg. Just keep it a little bit more bent if you need that. Also keep your left shoulder pushing back. Inhale, try to lift your leg a little bit higher, and exhale, release your leg but hold it. Toes are pointed, both of your legs are completely straight, and exhale, place your left leg on the ground. It's time to get back on the mat, but we will do that with the help of a posture. You're at the top of your mat, feet are closed, knees are closed as well, and then inhale, bend your knees and sit deep. Try to bring your arms above your head, your gaze is towards your thumbs, and also try to elongate your spine. Pull your belly button inside and your pubic bone is pulling towards your belly. And then exhale, sit down completely and extend your legs. First, we want to try to sit as upright as possible with extended legs. You can also use your arms as help. So try to rather think of a hollow back and really push up your chest. Belly button draws inside. Inhale, lift up your right leg and hold it. Try to lift it as high as possible. Keep both legs completely straight. Keep your upper body long. Keep breathing. And exhale, slowly release. On to the other side. Inhale, lift up your left leg and hold it. Elongate your spine, lift up your chest, pull your shoulder blades down and together. Keep breathing. Exhale, release. Now bend your knees and then you try to lift up your feet from the ground. Make sure that your back stays completely straight. If you realize that your back is curving, then you went too far and bring your legs a little bit further down. And only if your back is completely straight, you can lift up your arms. And if possible, you can also straighten your legs. Keep your chest pushing upwards, shoulder blades together and down, and exhale, feet to the ground, and you can do a little forward fold. Straighten your legs again, and then you place your hands on the ground behind your back on shoulder width. Your fingers are pointing forward. Your toes are pointed, the heels and the feet are touching each other completely. And then we start by extending our arms and pushing our chest up towards the sky. And then inhale, lift up your hips and get into a reverse plank. Keep pushing out of your shoulders as well and try to draw your toes towards the ground. And exhale, slowly release. You can do another forward fold without any pressure. You can even bend your knees and just let your upper body hang on your thighs. Extend your legs again, sit upright, and then bend your right leg and bring your foot as close as possible to your hips, but slightly upwards. Inhale, elongate your spine, and exhale, turn over to your right side. You want to bring your left shoulder as close as possible to your right knee. Try to keep your upper body rather pushing forward, so don't lean backwards onto your right hand. Inhale, gaze to the front. Exhale, release. And we will do the same thing on the other side. Bend your left leg and place your foot close to your hip. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, turn over to your left side. Now bring your right shoulder as close as possible to your left knee. With each inhale, you want to elongate your spine, and with each exhalation, you want to try to get a little bit deeper into this twist. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Next, we will do a forward fold. So your legs are straight and completely engaged. Your feet are flexed. Inhale, elongate your spine, and exhale, fold forward. This is a motion that is coming from your hips. So you want to first place your navel onto your thighs. You don't have to reach your feet. You can also just place your hands beside your legs or on your legs. Try really to think about elongation in the spine. Pull your navel inside and engage your pelvic floor. With your inhalation, you come back up again and exhale. Now we will get into a straddled position. It shouldn't be too wide, so max is 90 degrees, and then make sure that your knees are pointing upwards or rather are pulling back. Your feet are flexed again, and then with your inhalation you elongate your spine, and with your exhalation you bend forward. You can either place your hands on the ground, or if you want to and can easily reach your feet, you can grab the outside of your feet. Inhale, come up again. And now we will do a little twist. Your right leg so that your heel gets close to your right hip. And then with your inhalation, you raise your right arm. Exhale, bend down towards your left leg. And actually your left shoulder wants to get in front of your left knee. It doesn't have to really get down to the knee, but try to get the motion that you want to push forward with your shoulder. Inhale, come up again, and exhale. You want to straighten your right leg again. And now we will do that on the other side. So you bend your left leg and bring your heel close to your hip. And inhale, straighten your arm above your head, and exhale, fold in direction of your right leg. Try to bring your shoulder in front of your knee and reach through your left arm. You don't have to reach your toes again. It's more important to simply look for the length in your side body. And then inhale, come up again, and exhale. You want to straighten both of your legs, and then you lie on your back. Bring your heels as close as possible to your hips, and they can be further apart than hip width apart. If possible, you try to grab your heels. And then with your inhalation, you press into your heels and lift up your hip. Make sure that your knees are not drawing to the outside, but keep them above your ankles. Lift up your chest so that your chest is getting closer to your chin. Keep breathing. And exhale, release. We will repeat. With your inhalation, you push into your heels and lift up your hip. Try to lift up your hip as high as possible. Lift up your chest. Feel the length in the front of your body. Exhale, release. We will repeat this one more time. So with your inhalation, pull in your heels and lift up your hip. Lift up your chest. You want to feel the engagement of your muscles in your back. And exhale, release. Bring your knees to your chest and hug your legs to give your back a little counter pose. Next we will do the shoulder stand. So quite some pressure is getting on your neck here, so make sure that you're not going farther than is good for you. I leave it to your own discernment how far you go. If at any point you feel some discomfort in your neck, you should slowly release the posture. I'll give you some options. With your back flat on the ground, you simply straighten your legs and that's it. Or if it's possible for your neck, you get up higher and either bring your hands on your hips or you get up even higher and bring your hands on your lower back. Try to bring your elbows close together so that the outside of your hands are touching each other. Your fingers are looking upward, so towards your toes. If it's possible for you, with your exhalation, you bring your feet behind your head to the ground. Try to keep your toes touching each other and your legs straight. If your toes are touching the ground, you can bring your hands behind your back to the ground. And then you push into the floor with your hands and try to roll down so that your head and your shoulder girdle is not getting off the ground. The same then for your legs. Try to pull your belly button inside so that your lower back is not lifting off the ground, and you're slowly bringing your legs down. If you realize that your lower back is lifting, then bend your knees and slowly bring your legs down. Now we will bring our hands below our buttocks so that with your palms facing down. And then you straighten your legs again. And then you try to bring your weight into your elbows, lift up your upper body, lift up your chest. And with your exhalation, you get into a back bend. You keep on pushing your chest up. And if possible, you sink down with the crown of your head. Keep your back muscles engaged. Inhale, press even more into your elbows to push up your upper body and release the posture. Now you're lying flat on the ground on your back and we are ready for our final relaxation. Your feet are falling apart, your arms are next to your body, your palms are facing upwards. And make sure that you're lying completely comfortable. If not, then take the necessary steps to change that. Then take a deep breath in and breathe out. With each exhalation, you sink deeper into the ground. With each exhalation, you relax a little bit more, and you do not only relax physically, but mentally as well. So whenever a thought is coming up that is distracting you from your relaxation, you simply take note of this thought, look at it for a moment, and then you simply release it. And between each thought, you can, if you want to, return with your attention to your breath and simply observe how the breath is entering your body and how your breath is leaving your body. Slowly, you can start moving your body again. Do whatever movement that feels right for you in this moment. And when you're ready, you turn on your right side and stay there for a little longer. And then, with the help of your left hand, you push yourself up and get into a seated position. Thank you very much for following along this Hatha Yoga class. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and follow my channel so that you don't miss out on any other content that I will provide. Thank you for watching. Servus.